Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He steps out of bounds at the 26. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Powering right past the defender.
Well, these linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I can honestly say, man, I think I've only seen this maybe 1 or 2 times. Of course, the famous one a few years ago, the kick 6 in the Iron Bowl. But here, give the return team a lot of credit. They had a guy back expecting maybe a missed field goal. They got some great blocks, and it leads him all the way back for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout, Alabama. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receiver in motion now. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. The Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up the line quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 33. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. We go with a direct snap. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Tie. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? But he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. We'll call for the fair catch here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He's got it at the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. There's the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the ball is picked off.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing you a game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.